Can you hear me?
Yep.
We're rolling.
All right. Way to go, Marty.
Lit.
Yawn, right? It's lit
Sorry.
after yawn.
Yeah, as I'm yawning.
That's so fucking
Little
bullshit.
J's, sorry.
All right. I will name this podcast later, episode 27.
Yay, that's like a really good number.
Why?
I was born on the 27th.
So it's a bad number.
No, it's an amazing
It's
number.
a fucking bad luck number.
No, it's lit.
When's your birthday?
July 27th. Come on, it just happened.
You're a Leo?
Yeah, well, look, we went through this for 5 years since I've known you. We've gone
Leos are
through
so whack.
No, we're pretty mage, and we're still in season, so fuck off until your little Virgo bullshit comes here next week.
Virgo Nation! Anyway, I'm going to try to talk really slow today because
we don't got shit to talk about.
nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened this week at all. And this was probably the only time where I was waiting for something to happen, but never came.
I'm sure something will happen tonight.
Of course. I mean, even as soon as we left last week, Geno Smith had that whole, he got his job back, so.
Oh, yeah.
Geno Smith got punched in the face. No point in talking about it. Nobody
over.
cares.
Yeah.
We kind of knew he would get punched in the face eventually.
Yeah.
Was that a prediction?
I've seen him in Griffin.
Oh, okay. I've never seen him out.
I've seen him in Griffin, and he just looked like somebody
He
that
looked like someone that's about to get knocked
would
out.
eventually
You're
get
going to
punched.
break your jaw
Behavior.
one day.
Everybody, you could tell a lot about somebody by a person's club swag.
Yeah, for sure.
Like everybody has their way of going about entering the club and existing in the club, and his was just off, which you wouldn't mind if he threw 30 touchdowns a year. But since
Where's he from?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I don't know. That might have something to do with it. Coming to New York.
I'm a Giant fan.
You're a sports fan. Maybe you knew.
Why do you think I'm slandering Geno Smith? Duh. But yeah, I don't want to talk about Geno Smith. So that happened. So you don't really have to talk about that.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
That's the week in
Here's the
review.
show. Oh, okay. I got to introduce people because I got somebody else here. Marty the Body is still here for some strange reason. I'm not sure. Rory Classic Kid is here, dressed like.
Hey, no, it's Rip Jeans Poppy now.
Oh, we're going to talk about that. You better.
We
believe
heard
it.
about
It's
that.
Rip Jeans Poppy.
Yeah, we know. And Rocky is here. Hi, Rocky.
Hi, Rocky Thunder with an A.
Oh my God.
Thunder.
Rocky's trying to get her voice to sound right in this microphone. She's got a lot of Eartha Kitt shit going on. Yeah, she's still doing some phone sex shit. This is not what we do here. Anyway, so me and Rory, I'll ask you guys about your guys' weekend later, but me and Rory on Sunday went to, what was the name of that place?
District 12, maybe?
We went to District 12 for a party. It was a day party. Shout out to Whitney, shout out to Crystal. These are events that I don't normally partake in.
Where's it at?
Uptown, 204th and Broadway.
That land.
Well,
Okay.
which is why we were there, baby.
Scouting.
We were there because I do want to talk about.
I'm about to say,
I want to
what
talk about
about-
cuffing season. Cuffing season is coming, and yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. But anyway, so me and Rory were there scouting. Hi, Sam, and and Rory's outfit. Oh man, I really wish you guys knew how Rory normally dressed.
Classic kid.
Like Rory had on these really tight black, like stonewashed acid black jeans with a bunch of rips in them, right? They had multiple zippers everywhere but the crotch.
They had
You
two
sound like a
zippers
rapper.
at
Were
the
there
bottom.
pull-ups?
2 is multiple.
All right. Well, no, at 3. Because there was one on the fly.
Wait, so-
area.
That's multiple too.
Yeah.
All right. And all right, so these are the jeans that he had on. This was Rory's first time wearing these jeans. I guess he was trying to be edgy because he was going uptown around Spanish.
Every time I go uptown, I try to dress like
Were
I'm
they
Puerto
your
Rican.
Dominican
Okay,
jeans?
there you
No,
go.
that would be Dominicans.
Oh, yeah.
Be
yeah.
specific.
Yeah, oh, no, that's what we're doing.
Now my mentions are going to be lit up and, with Dominicans.
If you ever seen a nigga try to look edgy and fail at it,
Ew,
this
fam.
was
That
Rory.
was
Why are you
Rory?
hating?
Slow down.
You hating because I reinvent my swag every weekend
Well,
and you
that-
still wearing the same bum-ass pajama pants from Modell's?
I think those are new
Damn.
pajama pants that I bought. So Rory had these fucking pants on, right? Which would have been perfectly cool had he styled the rest of this ensemble appropriately. He had
What,
on
with
this
like a Michael Jackson beat it jacket?
Fam,
or a t-shirt.
You should have let him borrow your Pump It Up jacket.
Just put a plain fucking t-shirt
What did he
on
do? What did he do?
and let the jeans be at peace. Rory had on
I have
this
a
fucking
picture of it.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I showed them a picture of it. I have one too.
Yeah, but his wasn't the greatest.
So Rory had this like floral,
It wasn't.
busy
Floral.
button
Floral.
down.
Does that look floral to you?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Your
but
shirt
it was
now is,
very
like,
small
floral
print
legit.
You're
in
like
the shirt.
Paisley Park right now.
Well, that's what he normally is.
It was a white short sleeve button up with like black dots.
Where do you go shopping? Like, where do you buy these things?
And what were the name of those sneakers?
This kind of looks
Those were Roshi's, but they were some regular joints you can't get where you shop.
So you wore this with the jeans with the zippers?
Yeah.
It doesn't go with that's not.
It doesn't go with anything he has on. But
I got a lot of compliments on what I was wearing, by the way.
You were in Thoughtland.
No, you didn't.
Wearing Dominican jeans.
Yo, me and Sam spoke about your outfit for a good hour the next day.
You don't seem like the person that should be talking about fashion. That's
Why?
Because you dress like shit.
Why do you think I'm sitting here talking about real recognize real?
This fucking guy Joe buys one long Young Thug hoodie from Atrium and now thinks he can talk about everyone's fashion.
Oh, I like long hoodies.
Oh, what do you know?
That's nice.
Yeah, Marty, for example, who likes how Ty Dolla $ign dress.
Atrium for the people.
I was going to wear a Ty Dolla $ign jersey today, actually.
And you wouldn't have been let in this podcast.
But I opted for the Straight Outta Compton T-shirt.
Much better choice. Atrium. Oh, that wind tunnel
is that
shit. Something happened just that fast, Joey.
The fuck?
And now it's gone. Don't worry about it. Sit down. So fucking Atrium for the people in New York. They changed Atrium all around. So I went in there and thought I was going to go on like this big shopping spree and look hip and cool. And the store is totally different, so I ended up just buying 2 hoodies. Expensive hoodies, might I add.
I didn't say it was a cheap hoodie.
Way more expensive than I planned on. You ever pick up some shit and you think it's going to be like fucking $80 or $100?
You ever see that meme when it's Chris
270.
Brown and it's like when I act like I wanted to buy it, but it was way more expensive than I thought it was.
Yeah.
So you contemplate.
Yeah, that was me at Atrium. So once I already had the 2 hoodies in my hand and the fucking little cute bitch at the register.
There's no going back.
You already committed.
There's no going back.
You had to kind of just go with it at that point.
Well, what are you doing with the second one? I was like,
I've done it, and then I've sent
Did I pick up 2? I didn't mean to.
I sent someone back to return it for me sometimes
give
when
me
I
a minute.
really have to get to it.
Let me transfer some funds.
I lost my debit. I just got to call, make sure they turn the new one on. Just to make sure.
So I bought the 2 hoodies. Rory's been calling me ASAP Joe ever since I bought these hoodies, and that was the end of that.
Aww.
But anyway, so that's really it. How was you guys' weekend?
I saw Cleveland a couple times, actually. And that's it.
Cleveland.
Yep.
Cleveland is some dude that she's fucking.
Yeah, no. We're just friends now.
Now.
At this exact moment.
Last night
Well,
we
last night we
decided.
were friends, but this morning we decided, you know what, it's better if we just remain friends.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw him
I got a couple
Thursday
friends too,
and
buddy. It's
Sunday.
okay.
Yeah, we went and we saw his stuff. He had stuff going on.
You saw his stuff.
His
We
stuff.
know you
I
saw his
mean-
stuff.
So you just ran around with homeboy.
Yeah, yeah. They had something in Manhattan and then in Long Island. So
Okay.
then we saw that, and then
And
I saw the other. But remember, I said I was texting somebody that could be a potential new bae. I met up with him. No. So there's that. It's over.
know what?
Not a potential.
Why?
He's annoying.
You know what's funny about that? This is what I noticed yesterday. I went on a date yesterday, right?
A date. Ooh. Is that why you weren't returning my text, you bastard?
Did you text me? You didn't text me.
I did.
Oh, well, yeah, I was on a date. So I went on a date last night, right? And we'll get into why I was on a date. Because I don't date. A date is really just me taking a bitch somewhere on River Road.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I don't want to venture too far out. I don't want to be anywhere you're from. But
There really is like where you take every single person.
edit that out.
Even when we were living in Totowa and like we would meet up with some of your new bitches, we'd still go to fucking River Road. Still.
I don't know about that.
Yes, we went to that Spanish spot that's yellow.
All right. Whoa. Because that's where
exactly where he
I went
was yesterday.
That is where I went yesterday. That's my go-to on the low. But anyway, so I go on this date, right? And this bitch gets in the car, right? And
Damn.
So she.
I went on a date and this bitch got in the car.
Is she not a prospect?
What the fuck?
Why is she getting in my
This is off to a very awful start.
No. Listen. So this is how petty like men are, and I was
Did you open
dying
the door?
laughing in my head. Like this is how I know I shouldn't have been on this date with this girl that I met the night before. She gets in the car. We proceed to start driving. Right. It's a little hot. No. It's hot, so we roll the windows down.
But why weren't you with the fucking AC on? It's hot.
Because I had jams blasting.
All right. You wanted the vibes
they needed
going.
to see a
Couple
real
Newports
nigga out.
Getting the
Yeah,
vibes.
smoking. Right. So when we're approaching the spot, we go to, it's time to roll the window up. So I hate to
how does this
I
go
hate to
wrong?
be this
Like,
petty.
how does this go wrong?
I really hate to be this petty, but women need to know that men pay attention. Well, men of my stature
Oh, God.
Oh Lord.
pay attention to things like this. So the bitch went to put the window up, and she kept her finger on the button, man.
Oh, she doesn't know it's just a tap and it rolls up.
Yeah, man.
Really? Really? That's a thing that you paid attention to?
Yeah, it's a fucking thing.
Oh God! But she might not
Not
have.
everyone's
I'm
used to
sorry,
nice
she can't
things,
drive
okay?
your. Like she doesn't maybe have money for your car. Maybe she drives a Mercury Milan also.
Do you not have power windows?
Maybe she rolled them shits up. She got strong
From the year
forearms.
2005 and up?
I mean, you just,
I don't. So
Maybe she
what-
drives an old vintage car. You wouldn't know. She could be a car buff.
She don't drive. She don't.
well, there's the problem.
Well-
The bitch don't even got a car.
You need
was that window.
You need
This
a
poor woman
wait,
has been called bitch 12 times.
I know.
already.
I know.
Wait.
All she wanted was some Spanish food on River Road.
She didn't even want that, but once you got it, she was very happy.
Hello.
Wait, you need a car?
Maybe just a ride.
Maybe she just wanted to ride.
She went on the date just so you could drop her off.
You know what's fun? Well, do you need a car to know how power windows work?
I mean, some windows they don't do automatic. You have to hold it as put the button as it
Hey,
goes up.
let me help y'all out there. I have never seen a Mercedes where you had to hold the button for the window to go up.
But she might have.
And I hate
nothing.
to be
Nothing.
that petty, but men
Well,
pay
where did you
attention.
find this woman?
Probably on Instagram or on Dykeman.
I've never found a woman on Instagram. Ever.
That might be valid. I'd have to read.
I've never. Like I don't do that well.
Have you ever like met someone in person, didn't really have much of a convo, and then gone to the Instagram to further conversation?
No, this
Perhaps
is me
like
you're talking about.
DM?
You know, I'm talking. If somebody's in front of me, I'm having a conversation.
I mean, I did that last week. I met someone, didn't say anything, slid in the DMs. Now it's bae, but
what a hoe. I don't understand.
Creepy.
I don't
I'm
understand.
not going to say anything to you in person. But I'm
no,
gonna
because
slide in
I
your
didn't.
DMs.
I didn't decide I liked the person until after they left. I was like, you know what?
What did you like his Instagram persona?
No, I thought about it and I thought he was cute.
How did this happen if she was with Cleveland dude the whole weekend?
So I can't text someone.
Yo, women, my nigga.
Is this the
And I
Didn't you
potential?
have a bae last week that
And
had
then-
an
and then
event
the
this
potential
weekend
bae.
that she was
Yeah,
at?
I
feel like I saw Instagram pictures.
Is Instagram guy the potential bae that's no longer the potential bae?
No, that was just someone that I was just given, like, just speaking to.
For the new listeners, Marty has a new bae every fucking.
She has an active dating life. That's good.
I mean, yeah, but none of them really go very
that
far.
was slick.
That was.
Yeah.
That was
I did, I
slick.
caught that.
That was slick, Rocky. She has an active dating
That's
life.
a healthy thing to do as a 20-something.
That's a good word for hoe.
It's not a hoe.
That's a good term. If you're
Not
So if I
necessarily.
have an active sex life,
Yeah, but I don't have that. I have an
That's
active
healthy.
dating
Anything
life.
active is
I'm not having
healthy
sex
in
with these
moderation.
people.
active.
I'm not having sex
Yeah.
with these people, so.
Gotta watch Rocky, man. I'm telling you. Wait, so
I'm just
She's
seasoned.
in a world
I
searching
didn't have
for
sex with Cleveland.
answers.
did you
I-
have an active sex life this weekend?
No, I didn't have any sex at all.
Friday's the weekend too, nigga.
Yeah, no, nothing. Zero. I was at a public event with the potential, didn't like him, left. Went to shows.
Didn't like him or didn't like it?
Him.
Oh.
Just wasn't interested. And hung out with Cleveland in a group setting again, nothing crazy. And then the other person, we've just been getting to know each other.
Okay, so with cuffing season upon us, because cuffing season is near, right?
It is very near.
I don't have anybody.
We're in training camp. Preseason is upon us.
Yeah, like
Damn, the summer that we lived together, we already both had we were like lined up by this time. We knew.
well, typically what I like to cuff in the summertime
Yeah, you do.
because that gives you a nice head start on cuffing season.
But that summer you did it so right because you half cuffed, still had your options, and then by the end of the summer, he's like, you know what? Let's get it.
Wait, quick sidebar before we get into this. So I go on Twitter last night after not tweeting because I don't want to be Twitter fingers. And I go on Twitter and I have 150 new mentions. So of course my heart starts
Oh
beating.
my
rapid.
God, that's always the worst
What
feeling
did I
in
do
the
now?
world.
and I'm scared out of my fucking pants. I'm like, oh fuck, what's going on now? And apparently the couples therapy commercial aired.
Oh, I still haven't seen them.
Oh,
But
He
this
just showed me
was-
when
I
we
wonder
got
if I can
here.
Google it.
It's pretty mage.
But this was a different one. This was
this was the Antichrist.
It makes Jill look like a fucking animal.
He is an animal.
It was
He is
solely
an
about
animal.
me, this one. Like,
Yeah.
I guess they do commercials and they target
on each character.
each individual person. And this was only about me.
It's pretty great.
Apparently,
It's pretty
Joey's a
fucking
savage.
I don't want a commercial about me.
No, it's
You got
great.
it.
Now I
You
want to see
have
the show.
one.
So the thing,
The headline: Kaylin is damaged because of what the F Joe put her through on VH1.com.
oh my,
And then it's a picture of Joe with his hands up.
in his typical uniform.
Yeah, I think that's it or something like that. This is on VH1.com that Rory is reading. But anyway, so let me tell you a thing about reality TV, right? We recorded this in, I want to say, June.
It was June.
And this is August. I don't remember anything that happened.
Yeah, because I really feel like when you told us about it, you were downplaying it, but then I saw the preview last night and I was like, oh my God.
It's lit.
It's lit. Exactly.
So by the time
You
this
look
shit
chubby in the
aired,
face.
by the time this commercial is airing, and by the time this show comes on,
Caitlyn Jenner was there?
Who? Yeah, Janice Dickinson.
Insensitive.
It looked like her. I'm sorry.
It actually really did just look
No,
like
that
her
wasn't- I wasn't trying to make a bad
She's
joke.
actually going to do a citizen's arrest on that show.
Yeah, in the preview, that it looks like Janice Dickinson is giving me a citizen's arrest.
But the look on your face on one of the scenes was so like you really didn't care. But
what
you're
else
acting like
happened?
Are
Does
you
he
still in
ever
touch
care?
with
Yeah.
Dr. Jen?
Yes, I am actually.
Yeah.
Do you guys text?
She's really good. She's a really good doctor.
like, legit.
Good therapist. Yeah, she's amazing. Caitlyn died in the preview.
Yo, is she
Kaylin
drunk
always
there?
dies.
I can't give anything away, but she's dead.
Literally,
Kaylin,
like you gotta.
Kaylin is on her
you
ninth
killed her?
life.
Did you see that scene where she's fucking slumped over in the car?
Did you see me having to carry her to the car? Because I had to rewind that back.
Is this now her ninth life?
Caitlyn be dying a lot, man. I'm telling you.
I love Kaylin.
I love her too, but she dies a lot. Rocky dies a lot too. But so this shit is coming on. It's coming on, and
Oh, shit. What did you do to her?
I know.
What
the
did you
fuck
do
was
to her?
that?
Wow.
Was it lit?
Figure it out, Joey.
You
Put all
giving me
your
the death
disclaimers out
eyes.
now because
We should have like watching
pretty
parties every week for this.
hectic.
no, I'm not.
She looks
you
passed out drunk.
So you can
is
break
what it
down
looks
what
like
was
to me.
really happening as we're viewing this.
I don't think she was drunk at all.
She's
She had to be. What the
overexerted.
hell was that?
It
That
was-
could not be her being tired.
It's the Joe voice.
Not her tired. She's tired of the joke.
Sick and tired of your
Tired of the
shit.
Joe voice.
Yo, I don't know how they vilify me on every time I'm on one of these fucking shows. I get vilified. And I'm such a nice, great guy. But anyway,
When did you get vilified before?
No, you were.
on Love and Hip Hop, I was
You
vilified.
were so
It was
bad.
your
Are you
vest.
kidding me?
Your vest was the villain.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
there was a
no,
couple,
you was
there was a
Joe
couple
Cool on
memes,
Love
but other
and
than that,
Hip Hop.
you look fine out of that show.
No,
You
when
were Joe Cool,
No,
definitely.
when I that whole it looked like I was a cheater and that I was misleading.
Oh, is that what it looked
this-
like?
this
Is that
young-
what it looked like?
Great editing they did
Yeah.
It looked like-
It's so crazy how
I didn't
they
cheat on
edit
anybody on
things
that
there.
show.
It's just so nuts.
I didn't cheat on anybody.
Not
so
while the cameras are
crazy.
rolling.
Yeah, it's
I
nuts.
didn't cheat on anybody in real life. See, this is why I'm confused. Because on that show, Love and Hip Hop, I was more honest than any man should
But
be
you're
with a woman.
fucking-
I looked
everything
at
was a
Kaylin,
mess at that point.
I said, yo, I have unresolved feelings with my ex. Where's the fucking cheating? Where's the deception
It was
there?
still a mess. The whole situation was a
Look,
fucking
see,
mess.
that's how women
no,
interpret
because
things.
it was.
And that's what we're going to get into.
That
Yeah,
well,
you know
no,
what?
that's
Oh,
I was in my. I had
Where's
Kaylin in my house.
Oh my god!
That shit was a
it's
fucking mess.
lit.
There you go.
So this is
Ladies and gentlemen.
I was looking for divorce court theme music,
Divorce court of Jace.
but divorce court doesn't have theme music. So
It's
we're-
yelling and losing your money.
yeah.
Who moderates divorce court? Does Judge Judy also or no?
No, she doesn't do divorce.
She does people's court.
No, she does Judge Judy.
Valid. Makes sense.
All right, so divorce court is here, man.
That was a very unsmooth transition.
It's here.
You just pulled it
here.
out.
Well, I wasn't gonna sit here and try to be the engineer.
Like you're gloating.
Like
in
you
divorce
like-
court. You seem excited.
Like lower it down.
you're
I
the first
know.
motherfucker-
You have been
first
so
man.
cheerful today. Like you have
Wait.
been like the most
Wait, time
jovial
out.
Joey I've ever seen.
I need the three of you to learn how to speak individually.
Sorry.
like
fucking
y'all,
lit,
like
alright?
y'all are
It's so
trying to
fucking
step
lit.
on each other. I do seem like I'm in a pretty good mood.
You are
right?
in a fantabulous.
well, I'm
mood.
here, so.
Yep, that's what it is. Yep, you busted me. So so I had to give it to my bitch, man. I did.
Wow.
I did. Enough is enough.
Which one?
A lot of B words today.
My
Bae.
Bae is gone. gone.
Bae is the one that you
sad.
call baby girl for the most
Yeah,
part.
yeah. Bae was
Wait, you
like,
call everybody baby girl?
Ooh. No, usually when he's semi-serious, he says
Damn,
baby
bro.
girl.
You call everyone baby girl. You take dates at River Road. Like
All the
get a new
semi-serious ones
scale.
are baby girl.
Yeah, because I remember what's her
Caitlyn
name
was baby
yeah,
girl.
Caitlyn was
Yeah.
definitely baby girl.
Yeah, when I hear baby girl, I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Anyway, Bae. Well, this I only heard.
Monty just snitches. That's
Yeah,
all she
that's
does.
what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
because I remember back in the day when you were fucking that bitch. Like, shut the fuck up, my nigga. Ain't nobody ask you all that. Unplug your mic. Bae, there's supposed to be a sad moment.
Oh, Bae.
But you're still happy.
Bae
Moment of
is
silence.
gone. Some of y'all can remember a podcast long ago where we tried to determine how long this would last. Parks guest August. Parks is right. That bitch is out of here. And I'm not saying that bitch to be derogatory, even though
We
it's
liked
derogatory.
her.
Ooh.
I did, man. So I kind of want to talk about how women are retarded. So I'm going to tell you this story. Here's a story. Here's a story.
Of
I just do that by default.
lovely lady.
So sometime this week, I don't know what day it was, right? Me and Bae, we were texting one another. At around 12 a.m., she says, okay, babe, I'm home. I'm really tired. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? I responded with, okay, babe, good night.
Okay.
She responds
pretty
with,
standard.
"What
so
are you
far.
doing?"
Now, to me, because I know that men and women think a bit differently, to me, when someone says good night, it means good night, they're going to bed. The dialogue can come to an end now.
Can cease now.
Right? So like a real ass nigga at around 1 a.m, I get up, I get dressed, I hit the motherfucking streets, look for these hoes. So I go out, right? So I go out, I meet up with Amani. Amani is with a few friends.
It's already trouble.
He's with 3 girls. We're fucking. Amani's a single R&B singer in New York City.
Exactly.
He should
That's why
be
it's
with
trouble.
3 girls.
Exactly.
And we go to my favorite hookah spot that I will not name because I don't want you fucktards in there.
That the one we went to?
Yeah, that one.
One in Queens?
It's Liddish.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, this is dry snitching hour.
Give him the black money. Give him
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
God damn it,
I'm here
Marisa.
for.
Mary.
So we go there.
Joseph.
And Joseph. Don't forget Joseph.
So we go to the hookah spot. I have a great time. I get there back somewhere around 1. I leave there. I'm home by fucking 2:30. I'm chilling, watching Law and Order on my normal shit. Now, mind you, I broke my foot in June. I've literally been in my house on a couch for months. I haven't had any outdoor activity, no clubs, no hoes, no bitches, no nothing. If you wanted to see me, you had to come to my house to see me. So it felt really good to be able to go out with some slippers on, because I had to go buy slippers because I can't wear sneakers yet, and have a blast, right? Bong. Night was great. Wake up in the morning. Here comes the good morning text. She says good morning. I say good morning. Her friend was in the club.
Oh, here we go.
So, and because we had a minor beef before about me stepping out and not telling her anything about it, the first thing I say, just because I'm considerate, is, yo, I went to the spot last night. Guess who I saw?
Yeah, but we already look at that as you covering your tracks because we know
Because
that
you got
you
caught
know that she's
out
going to
there.
tell us.
Caught doing what?
That's my point.
Going out without just letting her casual
She was
text.
asleep.
Like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, wake
Like,
her up and tell her?
She's probably right by her phone and it's probably like on.
So you guys
she's gonna hear it.
you have no problem waking a woman up for some booty, but waking her up with a gentle text saying, "Hey, I might be stepping out."
Just
That's
heads
a problem.
up.
This is
I'm
when we
heading
need cameras.
out.
What?
And you said good night. Like it was just assumed that you were going to be staying in the house. So to wake up to that
Why?
is just never because.
Why is that to be assumed?
And it's already late at
Well,
night.
don't ever
You
assume
didn't
that.
mention anything. You could have
It
simply
would be
said,
nice
Wait, there was nothing to mention. I wasn't going anywhere at the time that she said goodnight.
when you decided to go
yeah,
out.
you could have just shot her a text like, babe,
So wait, time out.
I know you're asleep, but I
See,
just want to
this
let
is
you know that
exactly
I'm
why
hitting
I'm
the club.
single, man. They're serious.
Yeah, it's just courtesy. That's all. It's not
Wait,
like it
wait,
took-
wait,
It
wait.
didn't take much out of your life to do that, would it? No.
Marissa. So in your juvenile brain, right?
It's not juvenile.
You're not juvenile. Your brain on the other. So listen, I'm not going to insult you. I'm trying to insult somebody else, but you keep fucking me up. So in your brain, once she said goodnight and I said goodnight back, 45 minutes later, I should have then text the woman who is asleep to let her know what I'm doing?
I mean,
that is what you are saying. Let's be clear.
I think it still would be appreciated, yes. But
I would have started
also because you guys have already discussed this before. It's already an issue.
No, we have discussed me going somewhere and not saying a word to her about it, period.
While she's still awake?
No, period.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
So I thought I was doing a courtesy. That was a courtesy.
By not texting her and letting her know?
No, at the first thing in the morning, hey, this is what happened last night.
I mean, I guess that really is all you could do.
When you wake up,
yeah, because you're not going to text her while she's sleeping.
That's my fucking point. If somebody's saying goodnight, that means they're fucking going to sleep. Why would I be texting somebody that's going to sleep? I don't understand women. Tell me how this works.
I think.
So if he stepped out to get a coffee, you should have texted her? Because he wasn't doing nothing in the club.
All right, Rory.
Knock it off.
Where do we draw the line?
No, fuck off.
What? Did you do anything at the specific spot?
Stop. No,
because
fuck
he
outta here.
just said, looking for hoes. I was with him.
Of course I wasn't
So you
looking
plant
for
those
hoes.
seeds, and then you don't expect her to feel some kind of way when she wakes up and you're at a club when she thought you might have been going to sleep as well.
No, I don't. I don't give a fuck what she thought. I'm responsible for what she thought.
I mean,
I never said I'm going to sleep. I said good night to you. What are you talking about?
That is true.
love it.
That is true.
When did I say, hey, I'm going to bed too? What a coincidence. Hey, who knew God? Yo, God, we must be soulmates.
Okay.
Yo, I'm tired right now. Yo, the same time that you tired. Yo, I'm tired.
Baby, let's FaceTime while we
I could see her being like upset about it, but maybe a fight doesn't warrant a fight.
It gets better.
Okay.
It gets better than this.
So let's move on.
So we're moving on, right? Mm-hmm. So she starts flipping.
What is the basis of her argument? You should have told me.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
She starts flipping out. Mm-hmm. Yo, yo, you went out. I live right there. How you not gonna tell me? Like her thoughts were very erratic and all over the place, and I couldn't compute. So, and then we, because she's not the greatest communicator, period.
You don't say.
Then we did what we normally do. We ignored each other for however many days. Mm-hmm. Well, she was ignoring me. I was texting just fine. Hey, another day of you acting like idiots. Hey, another day of some bullshit. But whatever, right? So finally, whatever day it was, I text and I say, listen. And this is me putting my compassionate hat on. Because I'm not normally compassionate. I say, listen.
No way.
Shut up, Rory. I say, listen, whatever you were so upset about the other day, maybe you can try to find a different way to articulate it, because I really don't see what the problem is.
I think another issue too is I didn't realize that you went right by where she lives. That also probably bothered her. Like, damn, he could have just called me and woken me up though. If I haven't seen him, if I've been away for so long, why wouldn't you call me? Wake me up?
I just saw her the night before.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But she's been gone for months.
Wake me up, babe. Let's go.
I want to see you. I care about you.
Wait.
No,
it's a weekday. She's asleep.
And
why would he go bang on her door?
If someone that I haven't seen in a while, I mean, even if I just saw him the night before, but if I've been
we all went out to eat the night before.
If I had been gone from him for a while and I want to spend as much time with him as possible because I care about him and I know he was right by my house and he didn't call me, if he did, I would have jumped up, put my clothes on, and ran and saw him.
Here's some backstory then. Since you say that, here's some backstory. Mm-hmm. That day, because that was her off day. Okay. But she was doing some renovating in her house type shit. So earlier she says, listen, I may have to do some renovating to, finish doing whatever I was doing. And if I do that, then I'm not going to come see you. Okay. In the event that I don't do that, then I'll drive out there and we'll hang. Okay. So my day was already on standby the entire day. And she had to do her renovating, and I didn't see her, and then she did it, and she said goodnight. So your point was what again?
Still doesn't matter. Even though she was going to sleep, now you didn't see her all day.
It would have been exciting had you texted her and tell her come out.
Yeah, it would have been nice. As a woman, it would have been much appreciated. Like, he's really cares.
Like, yeah. Is Zaddy going to get some booty tonight?
Exactly.
So I'm going to go to these texts, right?
Oh.
She don't live alone. He can't just pop up at her crib at an odd hour.
He could pop up outside and she could come out of it.
So listen, when I asked her to maybe articulate herself so I could understand, because women always say, I don't understand. Right? She says, and I quote because I'm reading, I don't think you have to tell me everywhere you go or everyone who you are always with. I'm not bothered by that. You do that all the time. I feel that when you're going to be seen at a public, in caps, place, especially because we both frequent this place, it's out of respect to let me know you will be there. At this place, you've always been seen with different girls. That's nothing new. This makes me one more of the bunch. One more of the bunch. You lost me already.
So
One more of the bunch. Wait, let me finish. Especially because the person I consider to be my man, in quotes, air quotes, will be having a female all up in his personal space, or it appeared to be that way. It bothers me because it got to my ears, and I feel stupid because I didn't know you were there in the first place. So I say, so let me see if I'm understanding this. When I'm going to the spot, I should let you know in advance because we both frequent there? Question mark, question mark. Out of respect? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And that's what you were so upset about? Am I getting this right? She says, I was more upset because I was told this chick was all up on you and shit seemed like a date. You and a girl and E and a girl. And I said, so you were more upset at hearsay? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Is that what you're saying? She says more like it. I say, actually, let me clarify that. I told you who I was with, what time I arrived, what I did, what time I left, yet you felt the need to hit someone else who I do not know for answers about my actions, which you then believed and were upset about, right? Question mark. And I said, because what I said meant absolutely nothing to you, right? So you get pissed at me, talk crazy to me, and behave a way toward me because somebody told you something. Am I getting this right so far? She says,
You're exhausting.
she says,
You are
she
exhausting.
says,
manipulative.
she says, all.
Extremely.
Wait, very manipulative.
Very.
When a man tells his side, that's what he is.
What is
Extra question
manipulative?
mark.
Yeah.
The question mark.
That's what put it
Question
over.
marks.
Nothing influences a woman like a question mark.
Question mark,
You are
question
trying
marks?
me with these fucking question marks. That
way
is
too many
way too
question
many
marks.
question
It
marks.
seems like
Knock
this
it
is a
off.
case of ego.
What?
Is that to be?
Let me
She doesn't want to be one of the bunch.
It's a case
place.
out of respect.
General
I don't want to hear
consideration.
that you're in our stomping
Marty,
ground.
wait, let me finish
with the next
before we
bitch.
finish because I can't believe that y'all are even defending this. So then I say, am I getting this right so far? She says, also upset at the fact that you lied, that you left your house 10 before 1 and that you got there after 1. You make me sound fucking crazy and make me sound like how I'm feeling is abnormal, which I know it's not. I say,
You are so good for that, by the way.
I say, I just want to know if I'm getting this right so far.
Oh, God.
Since you say
Very
I never...
condescending.
Right, very condescending. And did you add some more question marks after this
All right, let me
statement?
preface this with
not
some
yet.
condescending
No,
words
not yet.
here.
Since you say I never get it, ... Am I getting it thus far? Question mark.
Oh my God, I want to choke you for her.
She says, I'm pissed because I seem like a fucking dumbass because you lie and make me seem like an idiot. I say, can you answer my previous question, please?
Oh my God, I hate everything
Am
about
I
you.
getting this right so far? She says, you lied about the time you got there. I said, prove it. She said, oh, then she called, and then we did that. Oh, anyway, her proof was her friend, some other friend, not the friend I saw.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even speak to that friend. A different friend, the lurker, whoever this person is,
The Licky Louie.
sent her a text at 12:45 to say Joe is in this spot.
So then you did
So
lie
she
about what
sent
time
me
you
a
got
screenshot. Huh?
So then you lied about what time you got there. If you're there at 12:45 and she saw you at 12:45, then you were there at 12:45, but you didn't tell Bay that you were there at 12:45. You told you they were there after 1.
I don't like the word lie. I like misspoke, number 1. Number 2, why does it fucking matter? Who cares?
I mean, I don't know.
A 15-minute
Because
difference?
the truth lies within the
A
details.
15-minute
Truth
difference?
lies within the
A quarter
details.
to-
Yes.
Oh my
Because so much can
goodness
happen in
gracious.
Because
15
and it
minutes.
probably has to do with the time of you guys texting and all that other shit. It probably falls right in the midst of that.
So anyway, then I sent this, after we hung up the phone and I couldn't deal with it anymore, I sent this long text saying, all right, I can't do this. I'm 35 years old, my nigga.
How old is she?
Can't. Not 35. She's young. She's 23.
Oh, God.
This
Poor
is the
thing.
problem.
She's 20.
So this is my thing here. I was gonna say women need to know when to that you should probably pick your battles, but people, I don't want to gender specify. People should know in general that you should probably pick your battles.
Well, at
I'm
23, you're still a very young woman. Still,
You don't
a
know
girl.
that you shouldn't be beefing with the 35-year-old rapper dick that goes in you about the 10-minute difference in
was very
time that
vulgar.
he went somewhere. Like, to me, this is like common fucking sense. To me, this is like very.
But again, it may have played into her argument about, while you were texting, were you already planning? Was it premeditated? Were you already getting ready to go? That might have been where her mind
And then
frame
when
was
she
with the
was on
timing.
the phone, she said, my friend told me that bitch was sitting right next to you. I said, so in the spot that we both go to, right next to the DJ booth where there's a table and the chairs set up, where do you suggest she be sitting? Like, where should she be? Maybe I'm unaware.
Oh, God.
Again, I
So
just
who
be
was this other girl?
I just be talking.
Just a friend.
I don't fucking know.
No.
How do I know? I was going in to meet with my man.
Your man's
Your
a numb.
man.
And my man had the bitches, like a real nigga should.
Shout out to E.
Like, what did she think was happening in this place? I'm in there with a broke foot, slippers, and Modell's pajama pants.
That doesn't matter.
That's how you
pick up
bagged her,
bitches
too.
Exactly.
So you bag every bitch. You've never
With your
not been in
pajama
Madonna.
pants.
I don't
Your
typically
slippers.
I don't typically go to a place in the nightlife dressed that way.
I mean,
I'm only dressed that way in the nightlife.
I've gone to the strip club with you, and you've been in fucking sweatsuits and slippers.
Oh, the strip club don't count. Am I going to Greenhouse?
Where else do you
nightlife.
go? How many
That
times
is
have you been to
nightlife.
Greenhouse? Seriously.
It's
not even open anymore.
Exactly.
Not that many times.
Knock it off.
Exactly. It's been closed for some time now.
Anyway, am I trying to style on a bitch? Is my point. Am I trying to style and
The point
impress?
is, you've never had to style on a bitch. You still bag it.
Am I trying to style on some new pussy in Modell's pajamas and Adidas fucking slippers?
Do you know what your name is?
With
Yes.
a broke foot?
Yes.
Nah.
How did you
Yes.
get her?
He had 2 feet working.
Yeah, I was dressed.
The voice.
And I was dressed and I
You were
looked right
dressed.
and I was funny. I was charming. All of that good shit.
Poured on the charm, huh?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So we got her the fuck out of here. Like, I can't.
I think any woman that deals with you is just a straight losing
Yeah.
battle. Like, there's
It
no,
really
you
is.
will never win an
I
argument.
still credit to Harry for lasting that fucking long. There's something there.
Well, I was kind of stupid back then. But today, what was wrong about what I did? Like, I
No.
just said that, and these two women, this is why I'm lost.
That
Because
was
it
self-explanatory.
was very-
That's why I've been very quiet.
I mean, it isn't something that I would start an argument about, but it would have been considerate for you to give me
Exactly.
a buzz and let me decide whether I want to wake up and come out with you
Exactly.
or not.
Why would you
That's
want her
what
to come
she
out
said.
with you?
And
Yeah.
know what I said?
What?
You weren't
I
invited.
wasn't going to see you.
But see,
You had absolutely.
And that's where you would have
yeah,
me fucked up.
exactly.
That's where
you
you
in
would
my
have me.
motherfucking.
Wait, what?
You in my hood. On top
What?
of that, why you in my hood?
Joey, what is happening in here?
Joey doesn't have these kind of
Wait.
problems. Joey.
Wait. Time out. Why would I
As
have
my
you
man,
fucked up there?
You would want to see me at any chance that you
Exactly.
I just saw
and
you.
I've just been gone for so fucking long. You should want to spend every fucking minute with me.
Marty the Body and Rocky Thunder, who's trying to change her name, or whatever the fuck she's trying to change her name to. Listen, let's talk reasonably for a second here.
Let's talk reasonably.
I just saw you the night before.
So,
You guys sound as if I am. What can I talk? Can I complete my thought, Marissa? Can I talk?
Okay.
That's how a conversation goes.
Go ahead.
I talk, then you talk.
got it.
Why do you guys sound like I'm entitled to see her or let her know my whereabouts?
You're not
Obligated?
entitled or obligated or any of those things,
That.
but because you are in a situation with her, you should want to. The problem is you didn't want to, so it becomes now, why didn't you want to?
He
see
wanted
me?
to all day.
And you exactly,
My
but that's the
entire
point.
day was on
So if you wanted
standby.
to see her
Sometime.
earlier in the day, now
Right.
you are in her area. Now you have the ability to see her, regardless if she's sleeping. You are very well aware that she will get up for you because she cares about you, and you made zero effort to do so.
I already
Instead
I
went
made
to
a plan
place.
already. At this point, I've waited all day for you. You did what you had to do. I'm not mad.
Now you have a plan that doesn't include
now,
her.
Exactly.
Now that I
But
waited,
it includes other
Now that I
people.
wasted my whole day with you, I have a plan to go see my guy, who I went to see.
And the hose.
He had the hoes with
You
him.
knew they, and I think that's probably her gripe too.
His intent was to go see Imani, not those hoes. He
You guys-
didn't know
you
those
guys
hoes.
never just
if
see each
Imani
other.
wasn't there and
We
the hoes
always
were
just
there,
see-
he wouldn't have went. He went to go see
yeah,
Imani.
I think that's what's getting lost here.
You guys are both full of shit.
Exactly.
Prove it.
Because it sounds good. Because it
Word.
sounds good on paper, but we all like.
We all. That's why all women are crazy. You hear what she just said? What she just said right there is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That was amazing.
But it sounds good on paper.
No, she said, it sounds good on paper, but we be knowing. Every time they say we be knowing, they never fucking know.
No, we really do.
I'm telling you, their brains, it's something about the female
It's like for you guys,
brain.
we never really know until we catch you dead square in the act.
I know, but it's like
your
there
dick
could
is
be
in
other
her.
shit happen. Like,
But this is my point.
this is just like the beginning of OLS 3.
But listen.
Something's happening. Something's happening.
Something's happening.
What was something happening?
Something's
On his
always
end?
happening.
Exactly.
Wait, so let's talk about the beginning.
always
Let's talk about the beginning of OLS.
People always ask if that's me. Which I'm like, ew, exactly.
Yikes.
No, but like just doing the voiceover for it.
No, that was a real conversation.
Yeah.
Listen, the beginning of OLS 3, right? So you don't know what's happening.
Of course I don't know.
Then
I'm
what
not
the
physically
fuck?
there to see whatever it is.
My thing is,
something is.
If you don't
Something
know what's
is.
happening, what are we fighting about? That's number one. And let's get back to this to put this in perspective. It's not like you're coming home and she goes in my bathroom and there's a condom in the toilet.
I mean, that's like you could cheat without physically putting your penis in someone. There's still levels to it.
I just want to remind people.
And not that this is about
I was about to
cheating.
say, was that?
This is not about cheating.
I want to remind people what we're talking about so things don't get lost in translation here. Me, the guy who broke his foot 2 months ago and has been on a couch, not moving for 2.
Sounds good.
With bitches on deck,
Right.
hoes on deck. You have a party at your house
Yeah.
3 days a week.
I had my makeup artist fucking text me like, "Oh my god, my cousins were at Joe's house this week. Oh my god, I'm
One
so
broken
jealous."
foot doesn't stop a show.
I can think of 2 deck parties in the
Hey,
past
Kat.
few months. 2.
Oh, knock it off.
Basically.
Well,
I don't know what
parties per se, but random bitches coming through all day, a broken foot doesn't stop that.
That's life.
Right. You can still fuck with a broken foot. You could do all types of crazy shit with a broken foot.
And it don't be random bitches coming in and out there.
Yeah, not random.
They seem pretty random.
Random to you. I know who they are.
You just said you met a couple of new girls last week at your deck.
That's one of the deck parties I'm referring to.
Wait, I met a couple new girls?
Yeah, you said it last week on the pod.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Who did I meet?
I think she's referring to the deck party, but we knew
I didn't meet any new
See, and
hoes.
then he goes back to his memory that doesn't work. It's just
Exactly.
fail proof. Like, I don't recall.
Well, it's documented on the podcast.
It is. We'll go back.
So we'll go back and figure it out. But anyway, so the guy who broke his foot 2 months ago and has been on the couch, not moving at all, not having been outside at all, who's about to be 35 years old. See, that's the part that I'm having trouble with.
Maybe
I'm a
maybe you're-
grown
maybe you're-
fucking man.
maybe you're the
Wait,
problem.
time out here.
But you
I
don't
am
deal with
about
grown
to
fucking
be,
women.
Exactly.
Well, women. Well, let's
Which
go
is
back.
protocol for
let's
you.
go back to what women like to say. Those younger women like to say that they are attracted to older men because women mature so much faster than men. I don't see it. That's absent.
No.
That's absent. I don't see it, and that may be able to be scientifically
They don't
proven.
emotionally mature faster than men, I will say.
You're also dealing with people that are like they're young 20s. Even
Let
if
me-
they are more mature
Refugees.
than men, you guys are the gap is too big to even meet somewhere in the middle.
Let me tell you something. With
Oh, did
with
you just call
with
me a refugee?
who called home?
Just forget it. Moving on.
Listen, with my 35th birthday approaching, there are some arguments I'm just not willing to tolerate. I'm not gonna have a bout
You've
with
entertained
someone.
You need to go
Types
get like
of
a
arguments for a long
librarian or
time.
something.
And no, me and her kind of never really beef. That's what's funny about that too. We don't really beef. So if this is how you beef and what you beef about, I'm not beef for this shit.
But
I mean,
no,
she was
you
gone
never
for
really
5
beef.
months.
Yeah, and you never really beef with someone in the honeymoon stages, so you
Right.
can't say you
And
and
she
her
was
never
gone
for
for the
now.
longest
see,
time.
That's not true.
That's what I was about to say too. Women out there listening, because y'all have a crazy part of your brain, right? So I'm gonna just give you some real nigga advice. You can't act crazy until you are 100% certain that you've got the dude in the bag.
That's true.
Do you not think
That's
that
true.
you're an element of crazy, a level at some point
Oh.
anywhere, or do you think you're completely screwed tight?
Nothing about me is screwed tight.
All right.
I'm crazy as cat shit. I think that I have my crazy under a lot more control than,
You're aware of your
than
crazy.
other people. Like she's never
Self-aware crazy.
she's never seen me crazy.
Sociopaths are always in control. That's
Yo,
crazy.
he is. He is.
She's never seen me crazy.
No.
She's never seen me behave crazy. She's never seen me raise my voice.
Well, every day is crazy. Erratic is one thing.
I'm gonna look up the word sociopath.
That is
That would be
you to
you,
a
Joe
T.
Budden.
Because I take offense.
No, you are.
Don't.
You
It's
are.
okay. Embrace it.
I've looked this word up a bunch of times.
I know.
And
I've
you
said it
embrace
on here
it.
before that you were
They're
sociopath.
intelligent,
They are.
Extremely.
but they're also
And they're
fucking
also
psychopaths.
And
charismatic.
hell bends
And
on
they also,
manipulating
they're very
everyone.
manipulative. Manipulative.
Sociopath.
Joe Budden.
A person. A person with a
Did verbal voodoo on
psychopathic
all you.
personality.
Psychopathic.
I don't think that's me. Whose
is.
behavior is antisocial. That could be me sometimes. Often criminal. I'm not often criminal.
This is we looked at the
I
wrong.
don't care. I
It's
don't
like
care
a
about
bad
what
difference.
The
that
cops
court
are only
case
at your
says.
house every other day.
And who lacks for noise, Rocky? Shut up.
still a rebellion there.
You're slick, my
There's
nigga.
still a rebellion there, but
And who lacks a sense of moral responsibility. That's Rory. Or social
Thanks, bro.
conscience.
You have to read deeper. That's
Then it has to be more.
That's
depth.
me.
No,
Think of-
yes,
yes.
there's way more to it.
Read
Yeah.
deeper, but that's still you.
If you're a sociopath and you're narcissistic.
Yeah, you're
I'm not. We've had this conversation. I'm not narcissistic.
you are
Oh
a narcissist.
my God.
Oh, let's look up narcissist. Since it's a slow news
Hold
week.
on, I'm gonna find a better definition of sociopath.
All right, so you
for
do that. Even though Rory's supposed
I
to
mean,
be
it's
our
better if you
fat
just
guy.
read
I'm
like
just letting you guys do
forums
it.
and women who have been with sociopathic
That's
men.
what
You're
I've
like,
done, 'cause
oh
when-
my God, that is Joe.
When I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Joe? And I found sociopath. I was like on message boards reading about women dealing. I was like, that is fucking Joe. That is him.
I found it. Narcissist.
Damn,
A
y'all are on
person-
sociopathic message boards.
I have the
The
dictionary.
fuck?
I have the dictionary app on my phone, so I'm able to find these
11
words pretty
signs you may
quickly.
be dating a sociopath.
Shut up, Marissa.
Here we go.
Wait, I'm
By
giving you
some
the
loading.
definition of
Down.
narcissist first.
Okay, I'm still loading.
Narcissist, noun. A person who is overly self-involved and often vain and selfish. Is that really?
Yes,
That's
but you
a lie.
mask it well.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Nope.
Psychoanalysis, a person who suffers from narcissism, deriving erotic gratification from admiration of his or her own physical or mental attributes.
Everything you do has an agenda and a
Yes.
tie back to you.
Okay, look,
that's
here we go.
Everything.
To
Red flag number 1 for a sociopath, having an oversized ego.
I was about to say,
Yes.
dick.
Red flag number 2.
Shut up.
Lying and exhibiting manipulative behavior. Sociopaths use deceit and manipulation on a regular basis.
There you
Why?
I
Lying
don't
for the
use
sake
those
of lying.
on a
Lying
regular
just to see
basis.
whether you can trick people, and sometimes telling larger lies to get larger effects, Dr. Stout told Interview Magazine. Red flag number 3,
Oh, come on, but
exhibiting a
tricking
lack
people is
of
fun.
empathy. They don't really have the meaningful emotional inner worlds that most people have, and perhaps because of that, they can't really imagine or feel the emotional worlds of other people.
Get them out of here.
Very foreign to
I
them.
can't feel other people's
Number
shit.
Not
4,
feel.
showing a lack of remorse or shame.
Suck my dick.
That is you. Number 5, staying eerily calm in scary or dangerous
monotone
situations.
Joe.
A sociopath might not be anxious following a car accident, for instance.
All of a
And
sudden, Monty can
experiments have
read
shown
well.
that while normal people
She studied you for quite some time.
She's reading this shit
Red
to
flag
a T.
number 6, behaving irresponsibly or with extreme impulsivity. Fucked up, okay.
Say that one.
Red
bitch.
flag number 7, oh God, having new friends. How many times have we met a new friend of Joe's and wonder how long this one's going to be out of the circle in? Red flag number 8, being charming but
How many
only
are there?
superficially.
Yes.
Sociopaths
'Cause
can
when
be
you dig
very
deep, it's not so
charismatic and
charming.
friendly because they know it will help them get what they want. They are expert con artists and they always have a secret agenda. People are so amazed when they find that someone is a sociopath because they're so amazingly effective at blending in. They are masters of disguise. Their main tool to keep them from being discovered is a creation of an outer
Look in this mirror,
personality.
Joey.
This is you.
Sounds like Rory to me.
I was gonna say you might be a
Red
sociopath, bro, but I
flag.
might be one too.
Number 9, living by the pleasure principle.
They're
If it
killing
feels
Rory.
good and they are able to
Move this to me,
avoid
you
consequences,
sociopath.
they will do it. They
Wait,
live
say
their
that again.
life-
Let's repeat
if it-
this.
Okay, number 9 is living by the pleasure principle. If it feels good and they are able to avoid the consequences, they will do it. They live their life in the fast lane to the extreme, seeking stimulation,
Yep.
excitement, and pleasure from
The
whatever
deck
they
is
can
the
get
fast
it.
lane.
Red flag number 10, showing disregard for
Yo, how many
societal
red
norms.
flags
It's
are
11.
there? This person is mad scarred.
Showing disregard for societal norms. They break rules and laws because they don't believe society's rules apply to them.
Ah.
And number 11, having intense eyes. Sociopaths have no problem with maintaining uninterrupted eye contact. Our failure to
you
look
not
away
hear
politely
yourself
is
in
also
this?
perceived as being aggressive or seductive.
Does that not sound
Can I
like
see?
you?
Can I see what you just looked at, please?
It's from the Huffington Post.
That's from Marty's task list.
I actually wrote this myself.
Yeah. She's on her.
With the help of my friend that's a psychiatrist.
She don't fucking inflex with trust.
Breaking news, Joe Budden
Does that not sound like you at all?
That is him.
Can I read this, please?
Do you really
I just
need to
read
read
it
it?
How
for
to
you.
tell if your boyfriend is a Huffington Post? Do I respect that?
Yes,
You have
these are
to.
doctors that they
You might be a
they
sociopath,
referred
bro.
to. He is a sociopath.
And a narcissist.
I've
But
diagnosed
not
you with
by
my friends that are
definition of the
doctors.
word. I mean-
I just defined.
in depth.
This was an
I mean, if
in-depth
we're
look.
going to Huffington Post,
But they spoke with doctors.
So now,
I could find a doctor to counter that.
Dr.
Well, if
Jen,
we're going by, no, she's called me one too. But,
Shocker.
Man, what does she know? She just met me. She don't know my life. If we're going by that, which I'm not going by, I'm going by the definition of
but
the
if
word.
we were,
You know, it's funny
Can't put a
because
whole
when
behavior in one sentence.
I know.
it was 3 sentences.
Oh, my bad.
You know, the funny thing is when I got my first acting gig, when I booked my first acting gig a few months back, I went to this audition and the role was a sociopath. I might have talked about it here. And the guy loved me. Like, I booked it right away. So
Such a shocker.
So I'm sitting there telling all my friends, I'm like, this is going to take tremendous acting on my part. And
it's like 50 in power. 50 is playing 50 in
Yeah.
power. You would be playing yourself.
Oh my God,
as a
that
sociopath.
finale, did you see it?
Yes, I did.
wait, because I do want to
3
talk about
times.
that.
They're going to kill us if we fucking give them away. They were mad as fuck at us last week.
Yeah, we got angry.
It's
emails
fucking
about it, too.
Wednesday.
It's
I
My
know.
nigga, if you haven't seen the finale to Power, my nigga,
That's what you said last week,
don't
and
listen.
people hadn't seen it.
All right, well, I'll give a little bit more advance notice that spoilers are coming.
Okay.
So they can
I do spoilers on
that was
Friday
really what
night.
they,
Fuck
that was their
that.
main gripe. They just said, please let us know that there's a spoiler.
Yeah, I'll let them know that spoilers are coming. All right, so just to put a cap on this, I don't want to close this just yet, too, because, and I want to shout out to Vanessa Body. Vanessa Body is still subbing me.
Jesus.
Who's Vanessa Body?
Vanessa Body is a chick that was, I won't get into all that.
Bea Jace in the
First of all,
interim.
Vanessa, why'd you block me? I ain't have shit to do
She
with this.
blocked Rory. She blocked Amani.
Oh, Fishpot blocked all my friends too. Girl, people do that.
She blocked women are really.
I didn't do
retarded.
anything to
I don't
Vanessa.
understand.
Fishpot is a man and he blocked. People do that. It's not just women.
Well, he's a younger guy.
He's my age.
You're
Anyways.
young.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I can't speak for him. I've never met that gentleman, but I'm certainly not blocking everybody's friends. So I was talking to fucking Sam yesterday, and then Sam was asking me why I look so happy and all of this bullshit. And I was like, am I not supposed to be happy or whatever? And that conversation led to Sam was asking me, do these women know, do these women that I deal with know that they're
getting into a cycle of shit and they're going to be cycled out in like 6 to 7 months.
long term. Mm-hmm. And I had to stop and think about that for a minute because I wanted to answer honestly. I'm a big fan of nonverbal communication. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like the bitch who couldn't roll up the fucking, who thought that the Mercedes didn't have power windows. Like that told me a lot about her. But
She has a bus pass?
But it's fine. We really had an amazing
I
night.
think I'm a
Sociopath
lot. I think I hold it up. I don't just
Sociopaths
press the up
usually
button.
attract enablers. So these women that come in, they are enablers and they want to
Exactly.
cure you and they're attracted to the darkness.
You know what's funny?
within.
All of a sudden, Marissa and Rocky know a lot about sociopaths.
I
Because
mean,
I've
I've
studied
dated
you.
some.
You've studied me. You've dated
I've had to. I
some.
know you 10 years. I know you like the back of my hand.
I don't think I'm a sociopath.
You are.
I don't
Shit.
care what the doctors and you guys say.
Yeah, well,
But so
three against one here.
So I said to fucking, I said to Sam, I said, well, if you have sex with a girl repeatedly and you never kiss her and have never kissed her.
She's a
Yeah,
hoe.
but you do kiss some of these bitches. Like
No.
Time out.
Time out. Whoa,
How do you have sex without kissing?
Whoa. Let's stop the press because you guys got a lot of conversations going on. Now we got a lot of content for a slow news week. We do. Let's deal with you.
Okay.
Who do I kiss?
Your main bitches.
Main bitches.
Like if she was referring to Bae, did
Baby
Bae think
girl?
she was gonna? Yeah,
Bae got
I've seen
kissed.
you kiss a bunch of people.
You have not seen me
I've
kiss a
seen
bunch
you
of
kiss
people.
a bunch of
I've
people.
never seen him kiss anyone.
Name them. That's my point. Neither is she.
I've
Name
never
them.
seen him kiss
I would pay you. I'm not the kisser. Name them.
I've seen you kiss Caitlyn.
Okay.
I saw you.
Name them. It's cool. I'm not you, my nigga. Name them.
No,
Like
Name
I've
it.
seen him kiss his dogs more than he
Name-
kisses bitches.
Huh? Who?
Snitch, go on the mic and say what's her
no,
name?
I'm not saying that on the
Oh,
mic.
I was high.
No.
Yeah. So
was
I'm
high.
just saying.
So
I've
you
seen
named-
you
so
kiss.
you named two people?
Yeah, and Yaris. Can we leave that out?
You name 3 people.
I've never seen you kiss these girls.
Yeah,
Even
I've
these
seen him
girls.
kiss Yaris. I've seen him
That's
kiss.
cute.
Actually,
These weren't very
remember
many
that
kisses.
girl that you flew up that time from fucking Tampa?
Damn, you flew a chick out from Tampa,
that was
bro.
my baby.
You guys kissed?
Who
Damn,
was
She
that?
bought me a birthday gift that year. She knew what the fuck she
Where
was
was
doing.
I? Now,
Sent
time
me a
out.
gift to the
Man, let me
house.
shout out to Jen.
Shout out to Jen from Tampa. She's still on my phone.
Is
She
that
said-
number legit?
Is she
I don't know. I
cute?
haven't. Do you
Look
want
at the
it?
rekindle.
Whoa.
Do you want it?
Let's bring Jen.
Text her and see. Let me tell you all about Jen, right?
She was the
Jen
shit.
was that
she
nigga.
knew how to play her
Does she
fucking
have an
role.
Instagram?
That's because
I don't know. I don't think
Jen
we-
was
I think that was
fucking
before
Derek
Instagram.
Jeter's fucking main side chick or whatever the fuck she was.
Damn, Derek.
I don't know. Text her and see if that number is still active. Because I
lot of
definitely
snitching going on
I
in this
definitely
episode
tried to
today.
text- I
Yeah,
definitely
jeez.
tried to text her one
And
time.
ask her what's up with Derek.
No.
While we're here.
Bring her whole Jen.
No, Jen
I
knew
can
how to,
replace
Jen
you.
knew how to move. She knew how to move. She was
She got me sold on that
was she a
birthday
white?
gift.
Was she a white girl?
I think she was like Filipino and like white.
Of course.
She came through and crushed it. She looked
Dude.
great.
Like
Her
she really
body
sent me like a
was great.
phenomenal. It was like a package
She
of like
was-
awesome things that
yeah.
related to
She
me.
sounds
Cupcake,
like a girl who knows how to
cupcake
play
related
her role.
items.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
You pay the man.
Like she
Yeah,
got to know
yeah.
me and like
You're,
and
if
she-
you're a gatekeeper, you get gifts.
Yeah, she's from a different.
Yeah.
I
school.
like her.
She would
Jen,
text
come
me.
through.
You're
She would-
supposed to kiss her.
Yeah.
I like Jen.
She gotta
I
get
like
kissed.
his Jen. What does she look
Sorry,
like?
so you kissed her, you
Yeah,
kissed Tahiri, you kissed Yaris, you kissed Kaylin, you kissed off-air person.
I never witnessed any of this. I would like gag.
I'm already at 6. I don't even have to keep going.
You're not at 6. That was 5.
Do it again.
Tahiri, Yaris, Kaylin, off-air, Jen. Oh, you were right. Fuck.
Brooklyn and Harlem.
Valid.
Yeah.
I'm missing one and I know it. I
Okay,
can
so
feel
you're
it.
going back to
So
having sex
I'm
with
not
the
a kisser
girl
dude, but let's
quite a
get-
few
yeah,
times
let's-
without kissing.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Rock,
I don't even
for
know how
bringing
that
this- bringing
happens.
this
But
back
go
here.
ahead.
If you're having sex continuously with someone and this person never kisses you or is ever even looking at your face or is face to face with you,
That's not your girl, and that's not your man.
that should probably let
a nut.
that should probably let the girl know something about her role in that person's
and
life.
about her life.
This wasn't with
about her
Bay.
self-esteem.
This was
No,
with
no,
Bay?
no.
Okay.
This wasn't with Bay.
This in general.
Yeah, in general, I'm saying this.
Okay.
Like, that should tell somebody something. I think women kind of ignore these signs sometimes.
You don't
Well,
say.
maybe
Yeah, they ignore everything they don't want to see.
And then when their world comes crashing down, they're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, nobody told me.
because love goggles are very real.
Love
And-
goggles?
Yes.
Oh, I don't
and
own
if-
Oh, we're
and
ending this.
if-
I don't know those.
Can I get the fuck out of here? She just said love goggles.
They are, and then if you're like, oh,
I don't even
text
get
me.
to. I didn't even get to having sex without kissing. I don't understand that.
Oh, because you're
I have
Puerto Rican.
No,
Right.
no.
You gotta kiss.
I'm an aggressor, and I'm gonna make. If I'm gonna have sex with you, you're going to kiss me, whether you like it or not, whether you're a kisser or not.
So you've never had sex without kissing?
Never.
Ever in your life?
Ever.
Only Puerto Rican. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't count that.
No, I've dated men who
I've had a
didn't
lot of
want
sex
to
without
kiss
kissing.
initially because they're not kissers or we weren't at that point. But I'm gonna make you kiss me because if you want the box, you got to do what it is that I want you to do.
Last time I made somebody kiss me, I'm still fighting that case.
Oh,
Bad joke.
she was cute though until she opened her
And the
mouth.
sociopath continues.
When I met that one, that's when I questioned what you were doing with your life. Really.
What?
No, she was a repeat.
She
She-
was
Oh,
great.
I got another one. I got another one that you kissed. I got another one that you kissed.
She was a
Esther.
three-peat.
Saw that kiss too. I got must have been 6. So don't tell me you don't kiss.
You've been around a lot.
I've been around a lot.
What
of
goes
these
She
on?
lived with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right,
There
that's
was a
right,
lot
that's
going
right.
on there.
This
So.
doesn't really count.
right.
She lived with me, and let's just go over her list real quick. Esther was fucking mistake girlfriend number, however number.
It was good while it was good.
Me and Kaylin were high out our mind our entire relationship. So you like to kiss their off-air person. The off-air person, that's another incident where I was high out of my fucking mind. Jen,
Valid.
any real nigga's supposed to kiss Jen. Jen was fucking amazing, and I
She was
hope her
raw.
number is still exactly
Yeah, I just
the same.
text her right now.
So I can reach out to her and fly her back up here.
Hi,
That was a
Jen.
good time.
Yeah, Jen was great. Who else did you name? Yaris. Me and
Yachty.
Yaris had the best sex in the fucking universe.
I love Yara. She's my wallpaper on my phone.
love her.
Our sex was amazing, so she's gonna get a kiss. Like you naming a lot of real nigga shit.
I mean,
outside
you
This
said-
happens
I'm
after
saying,
you find
you
out
said
that
you
sex is
didn't
great.
kiss.
outside of me being high. My sex fucking history is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not
You're
that
a
fucking
whore.
figure
And they're
I'm
all
thinking
pretty
about.
like
I'm
fun
not a whore.
bitches too.
I'm not a whore.
They're all what?
Like fun bitches. Yeah.
Yep. Jill
Yeah,
likes
it's
the
just
fun
this,
girls.
it's just this new crop that's whack.
Yeah, your
well,
last.
I'm glad you're embracing
Yeah,
it.
this new crop is fucking.
No, Bay was pretty cool too.
No, Bay was fun.
Yeah.
Bay was
Very
fun.
well
I think you
spoken,
screwed
smart
up
girl.
on Bay. I was watching Bay
Yeah, she
the other
was.
day.
She was really chill.
I wouldn't say chill.
I'm supposed to argue about the
No,
time
you're
that
not
I
supposed
go
to argue.
somewhere.
You're just supposed to dismiss it, sweep it under the rug. But I think that bae has potential to just do some things that you aren't aware of. I watched her interact with another woman on the deck, and I saw that they were kind of like competing for your attention. And it was cute. And I was like, either this girl's going to punch her, either Bae's going to punch this girl in the face by the end of the night,
eat her pussy.
or she's going to be down with the 3P. And I was saying the 3P might happen. And you didn't go for it. You let a simple little argument deter you from a great summer.
I'm too old.
Damn, that could have been a nice little closeout to the summer.
I'm too old to be having closeout threesomes to the summer.
Are you kidding?
Why? Threesomes you're never too old for a threesome.
If you have two 23-year-olds, I mean, come on.
You don't even gotta do
They gotta
work.
do the
You can
work.
fucking lay back and just let it ride. Literally.
Is Law and Order going to be on?
I mean, if that's what you want.
Sociopath.
Law and Order, no kissing.
If Law and Order is on, then maybe I'll fucking think about it. Damn, now I forgot to fucking, you said something, we addressed that, but Rocky said something, I wanted to address that too. You said it right after she said it. You don't remember because you're fucking old as dirt.
I'm seasoned. I am not old. I'm seasoned.
And I'm not going to go back to get it. Oh, well.
Well, there's
Yeah.
that. Do we have emails?
We do.
Emails?
Is
We're at
that-
emails already?
No, I think
Yeah,
we're
we
like.
have more to talk about. I'm sure we're past an hour.
I feel like.
I had something else I wanted to talk about. I know. Oh, Power!
Oh.
Yes.
I had to binge watch because I hadn't caught up. I had to catch up. Even though I
God.
knew what happened already, obviously, because we talked about it last week, but I had to watch from episode 4 till this one so I can get it on.
I've watched episode 8 and the last episode at least 3 times each.
You people that have not seen Power or the finale, you should probably stop listening at this point because spoilers are coming. There,
Because
now-
you're a loser,
now that we
first
got,
of all.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Shit on them.
Like, how do you-
or they have a job
Yeah.
and
I
haven't
mean-
gotten to see it yet.
I mean,
what
it's
do they work, 48
Wednesday.
hours?
Fucking
Like, hello.
sociopath Rocky over here.
It's only an hour long.
Apple TV. I mean, do something.
What did we think about the finale?
loved it.
It was so much going on. I'm losing my shit.
Too much for your brain, right?
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
I think the ending was great. The very last
I was about to say the very last ending.
last second was kind of like it's getting a little heroic. Heroic.
What, when 50 didn't die?
Thanks for the spoiler.
I
Yes,
guess we
just
just said
said
we were
already
spoiling.
announced it.
All right, so I guess we can
somehow
say it.
miraculously
Yeah.
got up from being
So what he's
stabbed
gonna-
and burnt to death, found a crowbar and got himself
in a
out of
fucking abandoned building. Like,
mean-
after being stabbed as well. Like,
What is he going to look like? Two-Face the next
That's what I was thinking. He's
season?
gonna have him look
Half-burnt?
like. But while he
Look like
was
old boy from
dying, I was
Batman.
like, he's gonna kill himself off of his own show. There's no way 50's ego will allow this.
I don't
And
know
lo and
who I'm
behold,
more in love with on this show, Ghost or 50. I'm just
Neither
like,
one.
are they
Ew, they're both
can
ill.
have it.
Ugh.
What?
Yikes.
Marty?
No.
Oh, what? What? What do you mean no?
No,
Well, I
they're
can't
both
jump
ugly.
into this.
Yeah.
Ugly?
I
Like
know
physically?
Rocky might like drug
Physically,
dealers. That's
yeah.
why.
Shit.
It's the only thing I can add in.
The level of snitching that goes on this podcast.
Well,
right here.
I wouldn't have any evidence behind it. I just made a comment. You
Ugly?
just admitted
Physically
it.
ugly?
Yeah, I don't think that they're. No.
Wow.
So wait,
I think
and I'm not
grudges,
going to
both
jump
of
into
them.
this, but see, just I got to get into brains. So Ghost and 50 are ugly,
Ghost is
but
ugly?
wait, let me
Yeah.
go. But Homeboy, who's the guy, the R&B,
Ty Dolla $ign?
but Ty Dolla $ign.
I never said he was good looking. He's just my favorite artist.
You said that? Yeah, I've heard you
I
say
had an
ASAP
ex.
Rocky's good looking.
A$AP Rocky's amazingly looking.
He's gorgeous.
He
A$AP
is so
Rocky is
fine.
gorgeous. That skin is gorgeous. His complexion is
There's some
everything.
other-
His
there's
teeth is white and bright.
Yeah, that's a very different swag than like a Ghost or a 50.
You know what's funny about women?
What?
If y'all see ASAP Rocky on 145th and
I
Lennox,
would lick his teeth.
no, you wouldn't.
No, you
I would
no,
speak
you
to
would
him.
not.
You would-
I
No,
know.
you would not.
I would
no,
say
you would not.
something.
I would.
No, you
Oh
wouldn't.
my god! All right, see, this is why. All right.
But if you saw Ghost in Midtown,
But
you probably
let me
talked to
say
him.
something. I had an ex who I didn't want any part of. He would send me pictures of him when we first met. I was like, oh my God, he's not attractive at all. And then one day I went by to hang out with him and he opened the door in a towel and his body was amazing. So he wasn't cute, but he was fine.
See, the
as
body
fuck.
doesn't really do it for me like that.
So Ghost
That's an
body
ill
does
move.
nothing
Yeah,
for you?
No,
I've used that
I don't
move
like
before.
that. That's
You're not
if
cute,
you look,
but you're fine as
If you look at
fuck.
Rocky, he's skinny as shit, and to me, I don't know. It's more about the swag. Like the body to me is just like,
Yeah, like,
Oh, God, I can ride a body
I gotta see
all
him in
day.
Lust. If they're hosting in Lust.
Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing?
Hey, you.
No, this is not.
all right,
Stop it
that's
right
what
now.
we're doing.
You stop
Okay,
it.
we're not. All right, so yeah, I can't jump into how fine men are. But so yeah, Power. I knew that Holly would come back. I knew she would be back.
She had to.
I told somebody that Holly would
I
be
didn't.
back.
I want her to go away.
Has too much
What do
happened
you think?
in 2
Okay, what do you
seasons?
think is going to happen next season? Because I'm at a loss. It's
literally
too much
can't
going
call
on.
it. It's so much-
Tommy's gonna supposedly kill Ghost because Lobos told him to kill.
Oh, because not only did 50 not die, Lobos didn't die.
Right.
And so wait, is the cop working with Lobos? Remember he came in and he said, "Here, Jefe," and he gave him the phone. And that was the head cop.
He is.
So I'm trying to see, but do you think it's a secret mission just like to get more information for the cops, or is he really working for him?
I think it's really working. Lobos is the man. He has, when you have that much money and power.
So Angela's about to be fucked. Oh, and then the dude going after Angela, her ex little boo that she got fucked up
I
from
hate
work.
him. I knew that was going to happen.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
I knew that was going to happen.
I was scared what was going to happen to her in the basement. Thank God he just left her alone.
No, I knew that was going to happen.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been in that exact scene. You got to just leave her basement. I've been in
Leave the basement. Come out from under the bed.
Anytime you fucking pop up on one of your bitches in their basement while they're taking the trash out, you just got to let them know that it can happen there.
Oh, of course.
And then just
the pop up is real.
So what is your guess for the next season?
Everyone's getting fucked up.
Is Tommy still riding with Ghost?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No, that's going to split up. I think that's going to be the theme.
Is
that's
Tommy
gonna
riding with Kanan?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It can go so many ways.
I feel like my predictions are going to be completely wrong.
Exactly.
I've been wrong this entire time. Power is one of those shows where you can't really guess because they leave
Well,
it
I can
so
guess
open.
everything that Angela's going to do. I knew Angela was going to go
Angela's
right down and switch the story up on Greg. Like,
Wait,
I am Angela.
Shocker. Rocky relates to Angela. I would have never guessed that one.
I love you, Ghost.
Well, since they pinned everything against each other, Empire has some making up to do. Because this past season,
I'm not
Power
even
was
interested
great.
in Empire anymore, which is sad.
Empire was
sad.
cool.
Every time a lot of people when you talk about Power, they talk about Empire. They put them in
I
the
don't
same
see
boat.
why.
I don't.
50 started
but that's
that.
just what
50
they do.
started the comparison, saying that they stole
They're
some of the
totally different
writings.
shows.
No, but the way Empire was promoting did seem Power-esque.
Yeah.
It did.
Power's the better show.
Before we ever saw the show Empire, it seemed Power-esque how they were going about promoting it, and 50 called him out on it. So, but nobody ever listened to that when you call somebody out on some shit. They're like, oh, you fucking hater-ass nigga.
Maybe we can get maybe 50 will come and talk about Power here. Or Notori, because she's from Jersey. Tasha.
Yeah. She tried to give us some pussy a long time ago.
Really? She's dope.
Oh, my God.
Who's Tori?
What is this snitching
Notori.
shit?
Tasha.
Oh, Notori.
Yeah. She's dope. All right.
She was
She
too
on
dark
Combat
skinned
Jack shit.
for Joey.
She
Damn,
did?
bro. She was too dark skinned.
Wait a minute. That is
Damn.
totally not true.
You
Too dark
Yo,
skinned.
with Joey.
Hey.
Here comes Marisa. Here comes Marisa with, no, you fucked a bunch of dark skinned girls.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Did they have
Really?
huge
No.
Security number?
titties? They had to have huge
I haven't
titties,
seen
huge
any.
ass.
No, I mean, Esther
With the-
was as brown as we got. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn,
yep.
son.
Color struck.
No,
Yo, maybe
Not
Nicki Minaj was right. You do hate black love.
Not at all. Simba's my girl, damn near.
Who?
Oh.
Wait, there was a girl that woke up in your bed one day. What was
Wasn't
her
that her?
name?
Jesus Christ.
With the V.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she had a do-rag on and everything.
Wait, what?
That bitch woke up in my bed with a do-rag on Rocky.
I think her name started with a V.
With a do-rag on. Shut the fuck up.
Was it a two-tone do-rag or a regular one?
Wait, I'm getting a name. Let's hear it.
We heard that on the podcast.
I think I just heard that.
Yeah, we heard
She's
that.
brownish.
She had a do-rag on?
Wait, we gotta tell Joey to
Joey's
get that
earning
out.
his money today with these
Yeah.
edits.
Do we pay Joey?
Where at it? What, Vanessa Beasley?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh,
said it, not I.
forget it. Never mind, Joey.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing happened.
Did you tie her
She was
do-rag
just in the
before you went
bed.
to sleep?
Or after.
Plenty of women have been in my bed and not fucked.
I've actually slept in your bed one time. Just because there was
Ew,
no
why? Edit that out.
Because it was before my bed got delivered to your house. Remember?
Oh, man,
Damn.
that is pretty funny. All right, so
Did we discuss anything
Yeah, we've been
or
in here
substance?
No, we don't do that on this show.
No, we should wrap because
Do you know what
that's
show
spent
this
a
is?
lot of time.
Wait, no, actually, that email looks boring. I just
We could
looked
do
at it.
one email.
That email looks boring, though.
All right. Well, then we'll skip emails for today.
Okay.
Because we
The
talked
emails are
for
boring?
fucking.
Yeah, we
I don't
didn't
think
talk
it's
for
that
a long
Well, okay,
time.
there's a new show on the E! Network called
Wags.
Wags, right? Wives and girlfriends, and these are the wives and girlfriends of NFL player, NBA players,
Oh, this
and
formula's never
NHL.
been used before.
They're not very well known men. However, one of the women on the show has a dog camera on her boyfriend, a white woman who is dating a black man, and I just feel like those are the
dog
types of things that
camera?
will never happen if it was black love. Like a black NFL player is not going to allow his wife to have
he's allowing
a dog.
this.
He's allowing it, but I think
Okay.
it's because it's white privilege, and we'll get into that another day. I'm just inviting myself to another fucking podcast.
Did you say a dog?
Can you
has a
explain
dog.
what that is?
I don't know what that
Well,
is.
she was meeting the other wags at a club, and she pulled out her iPhone, and she was showing her boyfriend or husband on her iPhone on the camera, and she said, "What do you do? Have a camera in your bedroom?" And she said, "It's a dog cam, but I use it to watch him."
If you gotta do all that, why
so
the
she puts
fuck?
it in.
But he allows it. When she was leaving him, she was like, "Hey, look, I got the dog cam on you." So
Women are
That's-
crazy.
there's a lot lot that goes
I
on the
can't even
show.
do
There's a
all
girl named
that.
Nicole who's on the show who has like 1 million followers, and she's gorgeous on Instagram and not so much on the show. So there's a little catfishing going on there.
Oh, one day I'm gonna go through a list of all the bitches that are bad on Instagram and look like shit in person.
That will be great.
Have you ever FaceTimed them to know if they're like bad, like still bad on FaceTime? Because I wonder if that's a thing. Can you still be cute
You
on
can-
FaceTime?
you can still be
yeah,
cute on
right?
FaceTime.
You need angles on FaceTime.
Yeah,
You could light that
angles.
room well.
Yeah,
That's true.
and you can still do angles on FaceTime.
You have
Yeah.
to. I need appointments for FaceTime. Fuck that.
For real, I hate when I hit them up. My hair was done, and then they didn't answer. Tie my hair up in
Yeah.
a bun, and then they hit you back, and you're like, "Fuck!" You're like trying to rush to get it out.
This is why I can't get a girlfriend. And now that I'm thinking about this podcast and how it went and all the fucking name dropping that occurred, I see why bitches run away from me. Well, they don't really
Yeah.
run away. All the good ones do.
Oh, I do know of a very
my
beautiful
God.
brown skinned woman that you were seeing, but you guys didn't really go anywhere.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, chill. Don't even say that.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't do that.
No,
Yeah.
would never say it on the podcast, but I'm just saying too.
Well,
let's
Joe,
not.
was that picked
dated
up?
so many women.
We're not gonna take away.
I've never
He's
even
not
heard
that.
of.
He's not color struck.
I'm not color struck at all.
Yeah.
No, but it's funny to say you are.
You know what's funny?
Did she have a fat ass?
No.
No, she had a beautiful, like just regular.
She's beautiful.
Body.
You know what's? Let me
Not
tell
typical.
you. Let me tell
Why
you.
don't I ever meet these beautiful
a very
unicorns?
mature, smart
She
woman.
was she was way
unicorn.
too good for Joe.
Yeah, she was way. Like,
That's why I never meet them. They don't
Way too
last
good.
more than a fucking week.
I
No.
love her to death.
Oh, she turned crazy
Where are these
too.
lovers?
She did not turn crazy. You made her crazy.
I turn people crazy.
You
B.
do, because you do crazy shit. Because you're a fucking
Y'all do crazy
sociopath.
shit like go to hookah lounges. That's yo.
You need a dog cam. Is what you need.
Clearly, I need a dog cam on me. So we're not doing emails.
No, she.
All right, so check this out. So briefly, one of these podcasts coming up probably in September, I'm going to just play my entire album on
That's
here.
raw. That's dope.
I am going to do that, where I'm just not going to talk. I'm just going to play my shit, and that's going to be it.
Are we
That'll
ever
be
going to play that infamous diss track?
Which one?
The one that no one has heard?
the Meek one.
Yes.
Rory heard it.
Oh,
Yeah, I have it on my
you
laptop.
recorded it?
Yeah,
Oh, it's there.
it exists.
I thought you meant she meant. Oh,
No, it's laid.
Oh, that's that's lit.
I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you.
Ooh.
Kidding.
Oh yeah,
That was it though.
that was it though, right?
Wait, can we
yeah.
can we play one bar? One bar.
No, we're not playing anything from it. It'll never see the light of day.
Yeah, it's all in there. It's corny.
And on top of that, now so I put a snippet out on Instagram of a track from my album called Slaughtermouse, and for some reason,
People think it's a dissing
the
Eminem.
blogs are calling this an Eminem diss. I see. This is where maybe I am a sociopath. I don't see how.
No, that was pretty.
I listened to
obvious.
the snippet and I couldn't understand why that was a diss at all.
He's complimenting
It sounded
him
like
on-
a compliment.
He's saying he was excited for Bad Meets Evil.
It sounded like I was complimenting my
What was the line?
my
That
contemporaries.
was misconstrued.
It wasn't misconstrued. I think these blogs just want to.
You were saying you went so hard from the album, you would think it was yours and shit like that, right?
I said for the team, how I happened to be when Bad met Evil, nigga, who was happier than me? Think back, the way that I was on that shit, you'd have thought it was my album, and I was on that shit. That sounds great.
Yeah, it does. That's
Sounds like a
bizarre.
mean diss.
But you
to
know
me.
what it
It
is?
sounds like they want a diss track from Joey.
When the beat is aggressive, when the delivery is aggressive, and when you name drop,
Yeah.
people just
It's gotta be a
think
diss.
People aren't listening
I want to
anymore.
go see the Rap Genius annotations now and see how they interpreted it.
Well, Rap Genius is smart. They do lyrics, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't think it's a diss.
Oh,
And-
and congrats to Rob, by
Yeah,
the way.
congrats to Rob.
That
Rob,
is very major.
Which, by the way, his first project might be yours.
Get out.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We got to talk
That'd
about
be
that.
cool.
Yeah.
We got to talk
I'm
about
gonna
that.
talk to him this week.
All right, so we are good. This was even though it was a very slow news week.
cool.
Anytime you want to look for something funny,
Just go in your text messages.
just go in a woman's brain.
We've learned you're a sociopath.
Yeah.
Yes, and you've embraced
Yeah, so
it
let's
finally.
conclude this episode.
No, y'all have learned.
So,
I didn't
yeah,
learn
in
shit.
a
not embraced
nutshell,
it?
Hell no.
Joe is a sociopath.
Narcissistic
Bae is
bastard.
gone. And
I think we concluded that women, even though they'll admit they don't know, they'll tell you rather than ask you.
Intuition.
I think that's what that.
I just want.
That's what I think this conclusion was.
No, and to your point, it's probably illogical of us to think that we're going to meet a logical woman.
Oh, absolutely.
What?
maybe you're
Because the
illogical.
fact
How
that
do you conclude like that?
because the fact that both of you not only defended that bum ass shit from Shorty,
I didn't defend
but
it per
made
se.
sense of the thinking.
It does
Because
make sense.
it does
I didn't
make
defend
sense.
it.
That's scary
That wouldn't
to
be
me.
my route, but I understand. It's
Yeah, you're acting
understandable.
like it's, like, completely
It's not-
irrational.
Thank you.
She argued it and lost her fucking significant other damn near because of it. Y'all defended
because you're
this.
nuts.
She might have won.
Oh shit, I'm not.
This might be great for her.
All right, Joey.
Keep running. Run, baby girl.
As fast as you can, babe.
I ran. Oh wait, and that was the last of it, right? So wait, just to put a cap on it. So when I sent the long ass text saying, it basically said, "My nigga, I'm not beat for this." And the end of it was worded very nicely and gingerly. And the end of it said,
I didn't think she would last anyway.
The end of it said, I just don't think we are compatible. No hard feelings. I'm not mad at you. I'm not angry. I wish you the best, but we're just not compatible. She responds back and says, yeah, at this point, I don't think we are either. I want to say, bitch, ain't nobody did nothing to you. How the fuck can you? How the fuck do you get to think we not compatible? I've been fucking great.
No, you've been a sociopath. And I'm sure she wasn't going to enjoy watching couples therapy anyway. So
and you were looking for your way out the moment you laid dick on her. So knock it off.
If you give me a way, I'm taking it.
Yeah, and you took it. So
it was too easy.
Congrats, babe.
Run, baby girl.
You won, girl.
Wait, you got the nerve to think that you can't preserve the right to think we're not compatible? You the one acting like a fucking retard. But anyway, this was great. We should do this again sometime.
Battle of the Sexes, really.
Same time next week.
It was litish.
Rocky, I don't know if our fans care about wags. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Only you do.
Yeah.
All right, that was great. Episode 27 in the can. No email. So, listeners, thank everybody. Thank God that fucking we don't have to listen to Rory read this week.
He's gonna practice because now.
The last 2 weeks have been great.
Well, I know, but since we made it a thing, now it's a thing where the fans are like, "Oh man, thank God Rory didn't read."
I know.
So yeah, Rory's not reading. That's it. It's lit. Hopefully, more things happen this week so we can discuss them next week. And that's about it. I'm the fuck out of here. Peace.
Bye. Bye.